What's up everyone, it's your girl Shay here. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. And I'm sure you guys are looking at the title of this video and wondering, why is Shay talking about live action anime again? As far as we know of, there's no new ones that have been announced. And I don't know why I'm talking about more live action anime, but pretty much I thought this would be a really great discussion. I thought it'd be a great discussion to talk about talk about anime that we would like to see made into a live action. Now, before you turn this off, give me a second. Let me talk to you guys right here. I know that most of us do not like live action anime. I know that we are scarred by the live action anime that have came out that have been terrible. But I still think it's kind of cool to think about some shows that we would love to see made into a live action. Now, granted, for me, I actually would enjoy more so if there were shows that were made that were inspired by these shows and not actually trying to be like a direct adaptation, but where someone got inspired by these shows and decided to make a show based off of these manga or these anime. So I chose 5 different shows that I think would make great live action anime. And let me know if you guys agree with my choices or not. And of course, feel free to list below any ones that you think you would like to see. Just as a, an imagining, I guess, about if these shows could be made and if someone could actually do them correctly. So yeah, there's that. So the first one that I have up is Sailor Moon. Now, I do know that there was already a live action Sailor Moon series that had came out in Japan, and it was alright. I didn't really actually ever watch it. I've only ever heard of it and have seen clips and bits and pieces of it. But I actually would love if in the US they actually did a live action inspiration of Sailor Moon. But they chose like different girls of different nationalities to play the Sailor Scouts and kind of made like how they did the Power Rangers movie that came out back in like 2017 that they released that movie. I feel like if they made something kind of like that and made it a little bit more darker, a little bit more grittier, that it actually would be well received. I think that it would be great to see like a group of girls that are basically taking on the world and stuff like that. I obviously would love if they actually aged up the characters a little bit, mostly because of the fact that we all know that the relationship between Serena and Darien, or Usagi and Mamoru, was kind of weird because she was in middle school and he was in college. But I think that this show would be great to have as a live action. That's just my, my idea. But of course, let me know what you guys think. The second one I have on this list is actually My Hero Academia. I feel like it reminds me a little bit of X-Men a little bit, and I feel like it would be a great live action. I feel like seeing Deku and everything that he goes through and how he didn't have powers and then he got powers and how he's trying to handle those powers, I feel like that would make a great live action story. I would love to see Bakugo in it, obviously, and Todoroki, my fave, but I feel like it would be a great story to see. I feel like it would be a great live action. Granted, I don't know how well produced it could be, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if a live action My Hero Academia tried to happen, only because they've already done a live action Bleach and they're currently working on a live action One Piece, and they've done a live action Full Metal Alchemist, so I wouldn't be surprised if this became a live action at some point. But yeah, that's just kind of what I think, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I would love if they actually made a live action of My Hero. The third one I have on this list is Fruits Basket. Now, I've already watched all 3 seasons of the new Fruits Basket, and I thought about it a little bit, and honestly, if they did a live action of Fruits Basket, I feel like it would actually be kind of cool. CGI would have to be done a lot, but overall, I feel like because of the plot, and I feel like a lot of the heartfelt moments that are within Fruits Basket would make a great live action. Once again, this is just my idea, this is just how I feel about it, but I feel like it would be a great premise. I mean, you have all these characters that turn into animals of the zodiac if they are hugged by someone of the opposite sex, and I think it would be cool to kind of see that aspect, and also of course to see this entire story on film or on screen, only because of the fact I feel like because since Fruits Basket obviously is animated. A lot of people haven't really seen it or don't really want to watch it because of the whole animated aspect. But if they make it live action, I feel like a lot of people would actually enjoy what the main premise of the story is about, and kind of like the heartfelt connections that a lot of these characters really have, and the deep-rooted stories and all the issues that all these characters actually go through. So I feel like it would be a lot of fun. I feel like it would be really neat, obviously. The fourth one I have on this list is Clannad, and I chose Clannad because of the fact that it's not a action story. It most likely wouldn't require a whole lot of CGI, but because of the fact that this is much more of like a high school story that leads into adulthood, and of course it's a lot of sorrow that is involved and a lot of deep emotions that happen between all these characters, I feel like it would make a great drama. It would make a great drama series. And because of the whole like ethereal aspect with at the beginning when you have the little girl with the robot and they're in this different world kind of aspect, it has that whole like feel of it being like just in another world, I guess it's the best way for me to put it. But I feel like it would make a great drama. It would make a great series where you have all these characters that are coming together. You have the love story between, Nagisa and Tomoya. And I just think it would make a great heartfelt story. And because so many of us, myself included, cried on Clannad, I think it would be a tearjerker. And so I feel like it would make a great live action, a great drama. Now, the fifth and final one I have on this list is, I kind of wasn't for sure about putting it on this list, and that is Inuyasha. And I have a question mark with how I said that because of the fact that I know that this story has a lot of episodes. And I feel like it would be a series that would be hard to do in some ways because of the little like nuances and the little intricacies that happen within the story. But I feel like it would be a great live action. So yeah, I think Inuyasha would make a great live action because of some of the action that is involved and because of some of the storylines with Kikyo and of course with Kagome. But of course it is going to take a lot of CGI, obviously, because of like characters like Sesshomaru and Kilala and of course Inuyasha, and of course you have Shippo. So it's going to be a lot of CGI probably involved, but I think it would make a great live action series at some point. Do I think it will ever happen? No. But that's overall pretty much the 5 series that I have that I think would make really great live actions. Now, granted, once again, I know a lot of people are probably not going to agree with me because a lot of people do not like live action anime. This was just an idea that I had just because of the fact that I know that a lot of studios, especially in the US, are starting to do a lot more live actions because they're starting to see the money that is involved or how much money or revenue that anime is pretty much producing at this point. And I feel like it's just a matter of time before more and more shows get a live action adaptation. And like I said, I would love if these shows or got more like a live action treatment, but more so got like a inspired by treatment as opposed to like a full-blown adaptation where people are trying to figure out if it's going to follow the storyline, to the T, pretty much. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there are any shows that you guys actually wouldn't mind seeing made into a live action, whether it's a series or a movie. Let me know, of course, by commenting down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have links below, all my social media accounts, my Instagram, of course, my Twitter, and of course, I also will have a link to my TikTok, so feel free to check it out if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and of course, please subscribe if you haven't already. And like I said, I'll see you guys soon with a brand new video on Saturday, and comment below any ideas you have for future videos or future discussions. Alright, you guys, like I always tell you guys, stay positive, stay nerdy, and in today's day and age, stay healthy, and of course, please stay safe. Alright, you guys, bye.